I know the answers. I haven't encountered an argument yet I couldn't refute.
So how do you have gas pressure without a container?
I know the answers. I haven't encountered an argument yet I couldn't refute.
Nothing? Danny Faulkner, PhD astrophysicist, runs an observatory, and profits from the lies.
Oh, well, I better be going. Got a long journey. Mustn't keep my new masters waiting.
I'll be delighted with you. Give them our compliments.
I will. And I'll tell them there are no loopholes.
I appreciate that. I do hope that your stay had its lighter moments.
Au revoir. You'll find him a tough nut to crack. Auf Wiedersehen.
I've been asked so many times recently about flat Earth.
Flat Earth?
And sometimes you just gotta say, what the fuck are you talking about?
Flat Earth?
It's just flat and gorgeous to see.
Flat, they say. So here we are to prove once and for all.
They have absolutely nothing on the ball. Absolutely nothing on the ball.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Gravity.
Flat Earth?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Gravity.
Parapluie désaffecté.
You don't see the curvature of the Earth. If you are 2 millimeters above this free fall, you just don't.
Désaffecté.
That stuff is flat.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Flat.
What the fuck?
Flat. That stuff is
Fuck.
If I say that the world is flat, and someone else says it's flat,
Earth is definitely flat.
Fuck.
that's worth reporting.
That stuff is
Fuck are you talking about?
Désaffecté.
That stuff is
Fuck are you talking about?
That stuff is
Fuck are you talking about?
That stuff
It's
is
flat.
Désaffecté.
That's worth reporting. That's worth reporting. That's worth reporting.
That stuff is
Flat.
flat.
That's worth reporting.
Knowledge has changed, and it has been uncomfortable for humans to sometimes take that change.
They do not
It's
know.
flat. That's worth reporting.
They do not know.
It's flat.
They do not know.
It's flat.
Désaffecté.
They do not know.
That stuff is flat.
I'm not surprised.
That stuff is flat.
Désaffecté.
Flat.
I'm not surprised.
Flat. That's worth
It has
reporting.
been uncomfortable for humans to sometimes take that change.
There are people running around today thinking that the Earth might be flat.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So are you surprised by that
When you
shift?
look at the Earth, when you look at the Earth, when you look at the Earth from space, when you look at the Earth, when you look at the Earth from space,
What the fuck are you
That
talking
stuff is
Flat.
Désaffecté.
That's worth reporting.
Fuck are you talking about?
That's worth reporting.
Fuck are you talking about?
That's worth reporting. That stuff is flat. That stuff is flat. That's worth reporting.
Fuck are you talking about?
everybody knows the Earth is
Flat.
He says the Earth is definitely flat.
That's worth reporting.
Can't truly be serious.
The Earth might be flat.
Earth is flat.
Fuck are you talking about?
Earth is flat.
Everybody knows the Earth is
Flat.
Everybody knows that. You've seen the pictures, right?
Yes.
When you go back to the Bible, it's full of wealth. And it's full of miracles and signs and wonders. And it's full of goodness. And it's full of meanness. It's just full of hell on earth. Those are the demons, not the people. I love the people.
1,000 miles above the Earth. This advanced base, or space station, will be headquarters for the final ascent to the Moon. Our space satellite will have the shape of a wheel, measuring 200 feet across. This outside rim will contain living and working quarters for a crew of 50 men. Just below the radio and radar antenna is
the atomic reactor.
Atomic reactor. The powerful optical and radar telescopes will observe every point on the globe as the space station makes its complete trip around the Earth every 2 hours. Next is the emergency hospital section. And then the astronomy division, where men will keep an eye on the rocket ship as it makes its trip around the moon. Around the moon. Around the moon. The moon.
I hope they now go and take a look at the oranges of the, you look at the, I hope they now go and take a look at the oranges of the oranges, how it started.
Pay for 1 month's groceries. Now it takes only 37 hours.
This is a bountiful country.
Pay for 1 month's groceries. Now it takes only 37 hours.
This is a bountiful country. Our food is a bargain.
Pay for 1 month's groceries. Now it takes only 37 hours.
Our food is a bargain.
Pay for 1 month's groceries.
A bargain.
37 hours.
A bargain. This is a bountiful country.
Now it takes only 37 hours.
This is a bountiful country.
What the fuck are you talking about?
A bargain.
Fuck are you talking?
A bargain.
Food is a bargain. You can read all about it on the backs of Kellogg's Cornflakes packages.
This is a bountiful country. This is a bountiful country.
The oranges.
Lunar landers are difficult to build. They take time, they take money, and we don't have that capability. Lunar landers are difficult to build. They take time, they take money, and we don't have that capability. Don't have that capability. Don't have that capability. That capability. Don't have that capability. That capability.
And we don't have that capability.
The oranges.
But when you go back to the Bible, the Bible, it's full of wealth, and it's full of miracles, and signs, and wonders. It's full of goodness, and it's full of meanness. It's just full of hell on earth. Those are the demons, not the people. I love the people, not the people, not the people. I love the people. And it's full of meanness. It's just full of hell on earth. Those are the demons, not the people. The demons, the demons, the demons. I love the Bible. It's full of wealth. And it's full of miracles, and signs, and wonders. And it's full of goodness, and it's full of meanness. It's just full of hell on earth. Hell on earth.
Hieronymus Bosch's was hanging above my crib as a young boy. My father put it there. And as a child, I didn't quite understand what it all meant. But as it, through my child's eyes, it represented our planet, the utopia that we've been given, the overpopulation, excess. And the third panel, we see a blackened sky, that represents so much to me of what's going on in the environmental movement today. Yet in the back, you have Hieronymus Bosch painting planet Earth when many thought that the Earth was still flat. So it represents to me the promise of the future and enlightenment.
When many thought that the Earth was still flat. So it represents to me the promise of the future and enlightenment. When many thought that the Earth was still flat, the Earth was still flat.
The Earth was still flat.
The Earth was still flat, still flat.
Still flat. So it represents to me the promise of the future is still flat. So it represents to me the Earth was still flat.
Still flat.
many thought that the earth was still flat. So it represents to me the promise of the future and
As a child, I didn't quite understand what it all meant. Our planet.
Pay for 1 month's groceries. Now it takes only 37 hours.
This is a bountiful country.
Pay for 1 month's groceries.
Pay for 1 month's groceries.
Now it takes only 37 hours.
Our food is a bargain.
Especially in food. We eat better than anybody. Bargain.
Pay for 1 month's groceries.
Bargain.
Now it takes only 37 hours.
This is a bargain.
It was hanging above my crib as a young boy. A planet. My father put it there. And as a child, I didn't quite understand what it all meant.
Pay for 1 month's
My child's eyes, it represented a planet. It was hanging above my crib.
Now it takes only 37 hours.
My father put it there, enlightened. And as a child, I didn't quite understand what it all meant. So it represents to me the earth was still flat. So it represents to me the earth was still flat. So it represents to me the earth was still flat. Earth was still flat. The earth was still flat.
We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value. I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
There are people running around today thinking that the earth might be flat. That is pretty frustrating.
Maybe we ought to review our security procedures. Perhaps upgrade them. Beef them up.
It's a large enough movement that I'm even talking about it, that the earth might be flat.
Let's consider again our current information. If the symptoms were first detected in Philadelphia on December 27, 1996, that makes us know that
it was released in Philadelphia probably on December 13th, 1996.
And was seen sequentially after that in
San Francisco, New Orleans, Rio de Janeiro, Rome, Kinshasa, Karachi, Bangkok, then Peking.
That was very well done, Cole. Very well done.
What is this? What is this?
A little man.
L'inverno del suo scontento
whole thing disappears. Disappears.
And what you're seeing here is a mirage.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
3, you announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. How do you feel?
I feel great.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
I want you to get up right now. Get up, go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. I want you to get up right now. Get up, go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. I'm not going to take this anymore. I'm not going to take this anymore.
6 à Nantes, 10 à Marseille et 11 degrés à Cannes. Sur la moitié nord du pays avec du brouillard de la Franche-Comté à la région centre, un cas de figure sur le Midi-Pyrénées et l'Aquitaine, attention au verglas sur ces régions. Ailleurs, le soleil illuminera le quart sud-est du territoire. 5 à Paris, 6 à Nantes, 7 à Bayonne, 5 à Toulouse, 5 à Paris, 6 à Nantes, 10 à Marseille, et 11 degrés à Cannes. Sur la moitié nord du pays avec du brouillard de la Franche-Comté à la région centre, un cas de figure sur le Midi-Pyrénées et l'Aquitaine, attention au verglas sur ces régions. Ailleurs, le soleil illuminera le quart sud-est du territoire. 5 à Paris, 6 à Nantes, 7 à Bayonne, 5 à Toulouse, 5 à Paris, 6 à Nantes, 10 à Marseille et 11 degrés à Cannes.
Man is going to be like the dinosaur, which had to have a brain in its head and a brain in its rump because it was so big. The caveman kept a dinosaur, and when he went to bed at night, he'd clump it on the table with a club, and it'd scream at 8 o'clock in the morning. Wake him up.
So you two dig up dinosaurs?
To extinction. To extinction.
I got the rock. I got the rock. I got the rock.
You know what crazy is? Crazy is majority rules. Yeah, Crazy is majority rules.
I'm Neil deGrasse
Tyson. Crazy is majority rules. Crazy is majority rules. Yeah,
Your gravity's fucked and you fucking know it. You can fucking shoot my fucking bare end. You wank. You wank. You wank. Built in the shed for a housing scheme of days that's too fucking clever for yous. Get it right up, yeah! You wank. Oh, how fucking butt-hooked you all are. I revel in it. I absolutely love it.
So, this has amazing political and other consequences, this different assumption. If we say, no, we human beings are fallible and basically selfish and really fundamentally evil, and therefore we need law and order. We need a control system to put us in order. We thereby project these control systems into the church or into the police or into somebody who are really ourselves disguised.
Oh, Carl Sagan to have a picture of Carl Sagan in my locker. Oh, Carl Sagan.
This is stupid.
They didn't think I was crazy to have a picture of Carl Sagan in my locker. Oh, Carl Sagan. They didn't think I was crazy.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is the earth is flat. Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is global. I got a fever. Global. I got a fever. Global. Guess what? I got a global. I got a fever. Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is the truth. The truth is that the earth is flat. Guess what? No globo. La terra è piatta. Guess what? No globo. La terra è piatta, my friend. We are one. God is real. Guess what? There is one creator. Guess what? And one creation. Guess what? A religion. Guess what? Your government. Guess what? And the science of gravity. Guess what? Is a lie. Guess what? Designed to steal the truth from you and your family and your children. Just you and the creator. La terra è piatta, my friend. Just you and the creator. La terra è piatta, my friend. Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Hitting this cowbell really loud, like.
Nello stesso tempo ti rendi conto dell'abisso che separa ciò che sei per gli altri.
My administration is reclaiming America's heritage as the world's greatest spacefaring nation. The essence of the American character is to explore new horizons and to tame new frontiers. New frontiers. To tame new frontiers.
If I say that the world is flat, it's flat. It's flat.
Provoca quasi un senso di vertigine.
It's flat.
I'll answer the question. I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. The truth is that the earth is flat. You can't handle the truth. Handle the truth. Handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. No global. The truth is that the earth is flat.
Ogni parola è menzogna, ogni gesto falsità, ogni sorriso una smorfia.
Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? Who's gonna do it? You? Who's gonna do it? You? I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom. Who's gonna do it? You?
Okay, guys, so that was the Stop Police arrest of the Flat Earther. Now we're gonna go ahead and rewind the video so you can see the full context leading up to it.
Do you remember writing in your diary? Freedom is the freedom to say 2 + 2 = 4.
A nessuno importa sapere se le tue reazioni sono vere oppure false.
And if the party says they're not for,
Secondo me devi continuare a recitare la tua parte fino in fondo, finché essa non perda ogni interesse e abbandonarla passando da un polo all'altro.
that's no use. You're lying. How many fingers, please?
What else can I say? 5, 4, anything you like. Only please stop it. Stop the pain.
So important, and people don't talk about it. People don't talk about it.
People have to inform themselves. They have to understand these issues, and those photographs of the Earth. There is no evidence for it. And where there's no evidence, I say keep an open mind.
He's seeing you.
Keep an open mind.
I will not be pushed, filed, stamped, indexed, briefed, debriefed, or numbered. My life is my own. He's seeing you.